What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk Roobet Cup, but first I just want to show you how it went for me in the playoffs. Sydney, top 31%. Of course I wish I would be top 30% because then we'll get 10 points instead of 8, but it is what it is. G2 went out early, Mouse lost their first match, but Rain and JT saved me a bit. Bad roll on JT. I didn't expect him to do that good, but it is what it is. So now going into the Roobet Cup, we got 4 different groups. It's GSL, best of 3 single elimination. So it will be 2 teams from each group that goes through to the playoffs. And with that said, Group A is like, I would say Group A is the hardest, or one of the hardest, because Heroic, they lost Cadian. We don't know how they will perform without Cadian. Now Dupree has stepped in. Who will op? Will it be Staven? Will that be good? I don't know. Aurora is probably the weakest team in the group. Eternal Fire actually has done pretty good recently, or at the end of CSGO, I would say. And Furia, we don't know really yet where they are either. We haven't seen them play Counter-Strike 2, I believe not at all, or at least not so much. No, they haven't played yet. So yeah, with that said, I will try to avoid a player from Group A. Going into Group B, we got Movistar Riders, who has sucked the last month or so. 9C here that lost their upper try, and they also lost like their I don't remember his name, but their second highest rated player, and who will step in, maybe their coach. So therefore I don't believe 9C will do so good. Now, unfortunately, Spirit and Virtus.pro face each other in their first game. This is like a 50-50 matchup, I would say. In Spirit, we got the famous DONK playing. I mean, he's one of the most popular picks, and I don't blame people for getting him because he has been absolutely insane. But that is actually, they played Virtus.pro many times and he has done good, but most often it's against weaker teams, so we will see how it goes further on. But Virtus.pro is more experienced team, yada yada, so we'll see. But Spirit has done really good. They have been playing Counter-Strike 2 and Virtus.pro have not, so therefore I would give a slight edge to Spirit here. And if they win, if they lose, doesn't matter. Either team here will play Movistar Riders or 9C. They will win, so I believe Spirit and Virtus.pro to get out of this group. And I can just say that out of Group A, I don't know which two to advance, but just to have a guess, I would say Heroic and Eternal Fire. Group C, I mean, Astralis, we haven't seen them play Counter-Strike 2 either, but at the end of CSGO, they played really well, had a nice winning streak and stuff like that. 9 has been playing Counter-Strike 2, has been doing decent. Big has been okay the last month or so, and Apex have a little bit of a down trend. I'm not sure. I'm sure that Astralis probably will go through, but which one of these, I don't know. Maybe not Apex, but 9 or Big. I believe. And the last group is probably the one I feel most certain of, and that is Monty. They have been playing pretty good recently, have faced some of the best teams, so I don't blame them for losing sometimes. But they start off versus OG, who has not been playing good since their new roster was put together, and I just saw them losing like versus those Anonymous guys. I don't know the name even, but that is not okay for a team like OG. So yeah, and the Ninjas, we just saw the bomb dropping with Hampus getting benched. S-Tag is getting in. Many believes or said to me that S-Tag will be the IGL, but as far as I know, he doesn't have any experience with it. So, and we haven't seen NIP played CS2, but in the end of CSGO, they played really, really poorly, like having only 30% winning of match winning statistics. And Fnatic is the second team, I believe, will after Monty. I believe Fnatic is the second team to qualify to the playoffs, and that is because they are getting a little bit of their stuff together. They have been playing Counter-Strike 2 a little bit. But Ninjas need more time, and OG is simply not good enough. So with that said, I most probably want players from Monty, from this group. From this group, I would like to have a player from Astralis. This group, maybe Virtus Pro or Spirit. And this group, I will try to avoid, but we'll see. But yeah, with that said, let's go into the draft. I will show you a couple of my drafts that I have done now recently. First of all, you know the DONK. He has been playing insanely, you know his rating the last month, but I have been changing the filter to like when he's facing top 20 teams, then it's really not as high his rating, but it's still really good. Magic's extremely good with the support role, and here we have 2 from Spirit. All right, so even if they win versus Virtus Pro, then they have a next easy opponent and they go through. But if they lose, they will have 2 easy opponents and go through either way. 2 players from Monty. I believe Bro had a really nice Sydney event. Krasnal was a little bit expensive, but I want 2 Monty players here, and with that we need a budget player because Donk is so expensive. I hate to play Dexter. I really don't like using Dexter, but it was him or Minio, and I'm more sure that Fnatic will go through than 9. So therefore it's the Dexter pick there. This is just one roster if you like, 2 from Spirit, 2 for Monty. Going into the next experiment here, I still got Dexter as the budget pick, and we still got the Donkey Boy. The Donkey Boy, that sounded weird. Okay, you're not a donkey, sorry, Donk. Chopper, easier one, player, easier, I mean cheaper player from Spirit, but we still need a cheap player to get Device, and that is Config, but he has great Aegis percentage, so he's good with this role, and Device should do fine in Astralis, probably the most valuable player of Astralis. And last but not least, I will show you one lineup without the Donk Boy. That is Sontics and Magics. Both of them has actually done very, very well recently. And DMQ and Bro, 2 good players from Monty. And then we got Norbert, and I know they are facing Spirit in the first match, but I still believe that Virtus Pro or Spirit, either team that will lose, will go through either way. Yeah, so just looking at the drafts here, we can see that now they added Heroic as well, but I believe they're pretty expensive, and we don't know how they will do with Dupree and stuff like that, so I will avoid Heroic for now. Monty, getting expensive, but I still believe that we need a player for Monty because of their group. Astralis, I mean Borup is getting very expensive for what his ratings been the last month. Blame F is just really expensive. Maybe Stair is okay. Buzz has been really expensive as well, so I would say value. If you want Astralis, then go Device or Stair. Eternal Fire, I mean I believe that they could go through in Group A, but I'm not sure. Major could be a great budget pick with the eco-friendly role. Virtus Pro, I mean Norbert budget pick could be useful in some teams. Flit is a great T player, and with the peaker's advantage, you know, all this stuff, maybe he can be good, but I will leave Virtus Pro there for now. Fnatic, a little bit out in the blue yet. I don't know where I have them really, so Dexter just for the budget pick. Big could be the second winner of Group C. Tabson has done great, Process has done great, Creambo is stepping up very hugely, so you could use him. Furia, I mean maybe Art will destroy everyone because he's so T-sided player. I don't know, maybe he will be the most valuable player. I tried to make a team with him, but I just have to watch Furia play before I pick any one of these guys. Movie Star Riders, no. They haven't switched Hampus yet, but they probably will. New players getting very cheap due to having so bad results at the end of CSGO, but if you have to go any one of these, maybe Config or Res, I would say. Yeah, Apex haven't had that great of results lately since he's new in the team. Would avoid them for now, but far down here we see Spirit, and I would most probably go 2 from Spirit as well. 9, maybe Munio instead of Dexter or something like that. I know Kyler has been stepping up in Counter-Strike 2. OG, no, and Aurora, no. So yeah, guys, that's it. I show a couple of drafts, a little bit of how I'm thinking. Put a comment down below like how you think which teams will qualify, if there's something that I'm missing. Is DONK really worth it? I don't know, guys. So please tell me. As always, I appreciate the support, and I will see you in the next video.